Good morning, guys. It's been a pretty shitty morning. And that's why we're starting this video. Woke up, realized that we forgot to take the recycling out again. And recycling only comes every other week. And we also forgot last recycling week. We also forgot to take the trash out because, you know, it was Christmas. And yeah, so annoying. And then Chris really wants a new phone, so we were gonna go do that today. And there's a line outside the store waiting for it to open, so we said no. Went to Target, I got some eye glitters, as you guys saw. And now we're back home. We are going to Andrea's later to do like the Christmas things. So that'll be fine, or that'll be nice. It is almost noon, which means we have a little, almost like 3 hours until we need to leave. I'm going to finally put the mountain of laundry away. And then I'm going to do a little bit more work, finish going through all of these open orders that I need to organize. And then we'll go from there. I just took some medication because these cramps are relentless. I need to find the remote. Here she is. So I can put on some YouTube while I do the laundry. And yeah, let's just get on into it. Okay, done with that. I decided to not film a melting basket this week just because I didn't want to film it on Christmas and have Chris edit on Christmas. So I did pole wax, obviously. I'm just going to quickly go through, not everything, but I'm going to chop everything that needs chopping, and I figured I would bring you guys with me. So let's do one of these. Okay. I always use a paper plate because in case you have to microwave, you do not be wanting to microwave on a actual plate because you'll get it all gross. Let's see. We have a lot of chopping to do actually. Okay. This all here does need to get chopped up. I absolutely need to microwave Sassy Girl Aroma because she is a chunky bitch. This is Breakfast of Champions, which is jelly donuts, crunch berries, and sugar cookies. So I'm gonna microwave her real quick. I don't really know if that's enough. I'm not gonna even attempt to put it back in the tin. It was definitely not enough. Probably should have, I did 15 seconds. 20 would have probably been better. It's not cutting terribly. You can see how pretty that is with the chunks. Sassy Girl Aroma, I have mixed feelings on because their wax just keeps getting more and more expensive. But with that being said, I have had so few flops from Sassy Girl Aroma. That to me, it's one of those, it's worth the cost if it's gonna perform. Like, I don't, if it, like for example, there are some vendors that I don't personally get good performance with, so it's not worth them being more expensive. But Sassy Girl Aroma is more expensive, but I have had, I could probably count on like one, I can think of 1 scent period that I had terrible performance with. And I've melted quite a few of things from them. Okay, got this from Birdie's. I can probably just break this up because this is her old softer wax. And it's like so soft that I can literally just like break it up with my fingies. So there's that. We have one from VCS, which is Ross and Rachel and Jill. I'm not obsessed with this scent because it does have raspberry in it. 100% should have microwaved that, but not doing it now. And raspberry almost always does go a bit floral to me. It's not terrible though because of the there's also strawberry and zucchini bread in this, so it does mellow it out. It's nice. We'll give her a try, and I love the name, obviously. This was part of their Reese Witherspoon collection because Rachel's sister Jill is played by none other than Reese. This is Rosalina from Fantasy Wax, and if you are shopping at Fantasy Wax, you can always use code Hannah10 to save 10% 99%. This is their older wax, which is what they used to do 100% soy, which was very crumbly. Their newer wax cuts so much better. But, and then this I'm gonna cut at the end because it is a bathroom scent. We also have Shrieking Shack, which is in pie crust. At the time of filming this, they do have just plain pie crust available in their new wax formula in blender bags, which are so fun. They're like little squares, so you don't even need to cut them. Love, and I love a plain pie crust. And then this one's Naveen from The Princess and the Frog, and it's hazelnut coffee. Oh, that made my ears ring. What the fuck? Usually it smells so good. Usually I melt coffee. I would melt coffee today because today's Monday, but it's not like my usual Monday where I'm doing my regular Monday things because it's Christmas 2.0. That's also bathroom. So I like to cut those at the end just in case of any scent cross-contamination. This is Pretzel Bakery Bomb from L3. L3 is another one where like their wax is so cheap and I rarely have a flop from them. But also their wax is so cheap that when I do have a flop, I don't get mad. Like, I believe their loaves are like $10 cheaper than Sassy Girl Aroma. However, they are like smaller because Sassy Girl does the chunky loaves. But both of them are like probably top 3 vendors for me, honestly. I think my top 3 vendors are Sassy Girl Aroma, Fantasy Wax, and L3, just based on performance. We have Nose Burner, which is a nice, oh my god. Good thing I'm melting this week, because I just tore that bag right up. This is a crazy strong peppermint scent. It is peppermint, boogie bee gum, eucalyptus, and vanilla, and I'm gonna be honest with you, my allergies have been absolutely destroying me. This did not smell very like burny, nose burny. Like it almost smells kind of like icy hot, which I don't mind. I know a regular baggie is not the move for this. And I should get a poly bag, and I have many of them, but I am lazy and I'm melting this within the next few days. So I'm just gonna do one of these to save myself the headache. We have got King Cake from The Pharmacist's Daughter, which I am very excited to melt. I've heard nothing but good things about this scent, and I do have quite good performance with The Pharmacist's Daughter as well. It smells so yummy. It is Coffee House, Morning Beignet, French Custard, Sugar Cookie, and Cinnamon Sugar Donuts. And she smells fantastic. I think king cakes have something to do with Mardi Gras. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't really know the culture behind Mardi Gras, but I believe that king cakes are involved. What even is a king cake? If you guys know, let me know. One more before we get into these potty scents, and this one is Snow Globe from Salt Mountain Melts. This is like spearmint, peppermint, and buttermint. I really do enjoy Salt Mountain Melts. However, I hate that they only do pre-orders like a couple of times a year. And I wouldn't even necessarily hate that if they were like big pre-orders with like 50 cents and you could get a bunch of things, but they're like pretty small pre-orders, honestly. They're like, I don't know, 15 cents. So that's not like a fave situation of mine. This 100% I should have microwaved, but we are committed to this disaster at this point. Good. Love that this is happening. Sure. That went poorly, to say the least. Smells nice though. I am not one who cares to get every single crumb. Cannot be bothered. I've got enough wax that I ain't messing with trying to get all these crumbies. And my sister is currently like saving all of her wax crumbs to try to melt them and see what scent they come out as. This one's sweater weather type. I'm not really a big sweater weather fan, but it was called Eloise at Christmas time, so I had to have it because I love Eloise. And so yeah, I had to have her. Chris hated the scent of this, but hey. It's just going in the bathroom, which is where sweater weather belongs in my opinion. And then we have rosemary, mint, boom boom, and pistachio ice cream. It's very boom boom forward. Kind of smells summery to me, but hey. I usually cut these into 4s, but because this is going to be a bathroom scent, we need smaller pieces. We will cut this into 6s. And that is all she wrote. Okay, you guys, here's my Christmas OOTD. We've got the mistletoe headband, obviously. And then this dress, I'm going to be honest with you guys. It is a children's dress from Target from a couple of years ago. And I know I talk about how I'm like really short, but this is the good example. You see how long this is? It almost covers my thigh tattoos. This is a children's size 10-12. So we are gonna go be holly jolly. I gotta get all the gifts, the games, the cheese ball, and then we're gonna get on our way to Andrea's. This dress is reflecting so crazy. It's Tuesday, but it feels like a Monday because we're doing all of our Monday things. Well, besides the post office, because I didn't have shit to bring there, but starting the day off strong with a good McDonald's breakfast, and I have my Diet Coke with no ice. They actually gave us one with ice and one without ice, and Chris is just such a gem, and he was like, I'll take the one with the ice. We love it. I am going to eat my breakfast, and then I'm going to pull foil so that Chris and I can work on orders later. And so I saw this on Facebook today. 6 years ago today, I got my tattoo for my mom. How freaking cutie. But in the meantime, I'm just going to eat my breakfast and watch some YouTube, and I'll continue watching YouTube while I pull my foil. Usually, like, I gotta watch the videos in order, but Kirsten uploaded an hour-long vlog, so we going with that. That took forever, but I need to put away the things from Andrea's yesterday. These were the games that we played at mine, and we also played Monopoly Deal, which Andrea won all of them. Oh my god, look at this cute ornament she got for us. It's like Mickey and Minnie as the bride and groom because we got married this year. These are the thingamabobbers she got for Christopher. We'll let him put that stuff away. I literally LOL'd at this 12 days of chapstick. I don't really think I'm gonna open this. Oh my god, this used to be, that's so funny that I opened this. This cake batter one used to be my favorite chapstick of all time. And they only really sold it at Walmart. And then they just kind of like stopped selling it altogether. And I couldn't find it anymore. So I gave up and started just using like the black package. I'll probably give this candy cane one to Chris because he likes candy cane chapstick and he hates all other chapstick. Pumpkin pie. I'm so excited to get to relive my childhood with the passion fruit. That's interesting. With the cake batter. Oh. Got some candy. How fun. Okay. Pull them all out. Correct? Correct. Okay. The trash part can go in the trash. And like, this will last me maybe a week. Just kidding. But like, I am a chapstick addict. She just threw this in here because I told her I've not melted plain sugar cookie royale, and she said that that was like basically not allowed. So there's that. This Harry Potter ornament. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. It looks like the book stacked. I actually looked at it. I had told her I've never like ordered from Skims before, so she got me like a couple of things from Skims in black, obviously, because that's my color. Oh my god, she got me this stunning, so fucking pretty Pat McGrath eyeshadows that literally look like, oh my god, so pretty. I'm obsessed. I cannot wait to try those out. Antique Gold, Rose Quartz, Astral Rose Orchid, and Beyond Bronze. Duper pretty. We've got some Gryffindor themed playing cards. I'm gonna take these out because these seem fabulous. Oh my god, these are so cute. Look at, it's like Dobby and like different characters. Love that. And then they're red on the back because Gryffindor. She got me some books. We got this, my friend Anna, which is like a book written by Anna Delvey's friend, a girl who was friends with her. With the love of my life, Molly May. I've been wanting this book literally for so long, but like for a while it was like hard to get because it was like in the UK and so on and so forth. But she was on Love Island and I'm just obsessed with her basically just obsessed with her. Okay, that's how I live my life. Is there any pictures of her when she was on Love Island? There's like pictures in here. There best be some because girl, oh my god, how funny. Anywho, I'm so excited about this. We have got Matthew Perry's book, who is Chandler from Friends, and we have Alan Rickman, R.I.P. Love you. And then I'll have Chris insert a picture of this because I'm not going to open it right this moment. But this is a Dementor snow globe, and she showed me a picture of it because I didn't want to take it out of the box, and it's absolutely stunning. So I'm going to get all this stuff put away, and then we will move on to making some freebies. Okay, I put my hair up because it was driving me insane. If you guys have long hair, you probably understand that feeling when you wear something with a hood and it just keeps getting caught. I don't know, that feeling makes me feel physically ill. I am going to work on freebies while simultaneously finishing up my Christmas spread, getting pictures taken of that, getting that posted on Instagram, laying down my first spread in my new planner, and pulling stickers for my next plan with me. First things first though is I need to absolutely finish laying down filling in my spread for Christmas week. somehow just have not completed that, I don't think. I think I have a couple more things to lay down on Sunday. Yes, I only have up to when I FaceTime for my fan bam. I don't really do, Chris and I played a bunch of games together. That is true. So, I'm gonna get to working on all of this, go back to watching some YouTube. And yeah, I will catch up with you guys in a bit. I do have, actually, before I do any of that, I need to order a couple of colors of foil that I'm running low on. That's pretty important. So I think I'm actually going to start with that. I'm gonna order the couple of things that I need. I need red, I need light pink, I need dark purple. Just got like a handful of things that I need to get. So I'm gonna go through and grab these and then do the other things, and we'll check in later. Hi guys. It is now like 4 o'clock. Chris has finished stream for the day. And I just ordered some cellos and I'm about to get started on orders for the day, which is exciting. I drafted all of the listings for new releases, which is exciting. There's gonna be 65 new releases, including the new SPC collab, which I'm so excited for. But yeah, we're just gonna like get started on this busy afternoon. We're having this issue where like our internet is straight up trash, but we have no choice other than to just deal with it because it's the only internet provider that services our area. So we're just like SOL on that situation, and it's like literally ass. So basically we're trying to get the internet to like work on Chris's laptop so I can upload my video for tomorrow. I'm right now writing down the initials of all the peeps on the PR team so I can track how many times their codes get used. But yeah, let us get into this busy work day. You guys, I just saw that the Amazon guy stopped by, and I thought it was going to be the corrected blades that I had ordered. But actually, it was another package from my friend Madison. So I'll show you what she sent me. She sent me this USB booklight, which is actually like so nifty. That'd be really nice for travel because it's so small. The novella that goes with the like, where are they? Oh, right here. The Simple Wild at Heart. Then this is like the third book about the vet. So she picked that up for me, as well as this book called The Wedding Date by Jasmine Gilroy. It looks super cute. I love the red. It's very pretty. But no, this is literally my stack of books that I need to haul. Pretty much all of these were Christmas presents, besides this was my book of the month book. But I need to film a book haul when I have time. Probably will film it next week, but so many things. Hello friends, it's 10 o'clock. We have like 20 orders in like 5 hours, which was so good. So proud of us, and I'm starving, so I'm gonna make a salad, and it's not anything different from the salad I've been making. You guys will learn through these videos that I'm very much so the type of person where like I get on a kick with something food-wise and I just kind of stick with it until I get sick of it. And we're just on the salad kick, so this is the way it's gonna be. But in case you didn't see the other video, you wouldn't know about my very basic Greek salad. Getting out all of the things. We are going to get up early tomorrow, like at 8, which probably isn't early to most people, but for us that's quite early because we don't go to bed until Usually I go to bed like around 1 to 2. Chris usually is up later until like 3 probably, 2 to 3. So we need to go grocery shopping. That's the only time we have. So that's how it's gonna be. There she is, pita on the side, refilled with water. Gotta throw this away. Chris always forgets to throw this thing away, but I'm gonna remember. Does anybody else feel like red onions low-key smell like feet? Because these onions be stanky. But I'm gonna go lay in bed, or sit in bed, eat my dinner, and relax. I'll catch you guys in the morning. Like I said, we're going to go shopping in the morning, and then I'm gonna come home, probably print and cut a bunch of new releases until it's time for me to leave. I am meeting Andrea at SPC HQ, getting a tour of the office, which I'm very excited about. And then I think we're grabbing lunch. So I'll probably just maybe film a couple clips on my phone of like our outing. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. Here's what $100 worth of shit from Walmart looks like. It's literally nothing. But anyhow, what did we get? We got 2 things of Diet Coke because we're pretty much out. 2 things of organic romaine again. Because it's organic, this is like $8 of fucking lettuce. But the heads of lettuce looked disgusting, and that's literally was the only options. 4 cucumbers because Chris wants to make like Greek chicken wraps this week. So if I'm eating them for salads and he's eating it for wraps, we just needed a bunch. Chicken for Chris. Chris wanted orange juice. I hate orange juice. I was just saying how I miss these. If you guys know, you know. Blast from the past. This was like my obsession like a year and a half, 2 years ago. We're getting back on the bullshit. Red onions for this, and because Chris likes to make pickled red onions, and Andrea's been like on a pickled red onion kick, so he wanted to, whoa. Sorry guys, I am fucked up. But he wanted to make them for her. Let me do one of these. That's new. Okay, so we got those. Some more soups for Chris. He's gonna try a creamy chicken noodle, a zesty Santa Fe style chicken, and then he thought this one was okay, so we got another one. Veggie straws for Chris. So we always get these carb counter tortillas, because like the big ones are only like 80 calories-ish, but they didn't have like the burrito size, so we just got 2 of this size. Chris was running low on pickles, so we got that. I got 2 things of Greek dressing, because if we're both using it, just why not. Apple cider vinegar for Chris for the pickled onions. I just am low on sugar and flour, so I bought a bag, but if you know, you know. The flour gets everywhere, so I'm just leaving it in here. Christmas stuff was on sale, so I picked up 2 really cute wrapping papers. And they only had 4 packs, so here is the 4 packs of mason jars, and this came for like $100.70 something cents. Let's get her put away. Okay guys, I'm going through my bakery cabinet, and I'm like, I have a bunch of these like little storage containers. Let me get better lighting. And so I'm just putting everything into these so I can stack them better and have better organization in that cabinet. So far we have milk, chocolate chips in the container, but then I was like, I really suck at showing you guys the before, but I think that looks quite nice. And this will go here. It just didn't look as cute with it there, so that needs help, but not today. Now I'm gonna fill the flour and sugar and then do some work for probably like an hour before I need to leave to go on my adventure for the day. Okay, just got ready. Here's the fit. And for my makeup, I used that Pat McGrath glitter that Andrea got me, and it's fabulous. So I fucked up and I literally got glitter sugar all over the house. My hair is so staticky. I need to like go run a dryer sheet through it, but I was so concerned with not spilling flour everywhere, and I spilled sugar everywhere, and I've tried sweeping it, I've tried vacuuming it, I've tried using a wet rag to get it all up, and this is just my life now. But I'm gonna go put a dryer sheet through my hair to try to combat this static that's going on at the moment. Hi guys, we have lots to update on. First, had a bit of a drama before I left. Basically, I went to open one of the boxes of paper, and paper gets sent in boxes of 1,000 sheets. And I picked it up and it felt like empty, like not full, like paper was moving around, and I'm like, okay, well, like there was one like half size box, so I'm like, well, maybe this isn't full and it has like the paper filler in there. No. The bottom of the box, you know when you like fold the four corners of a box, and it was like that and then taped. And I opened it, and the paper comes in like these cartons of 250. There was one 250 carton, and then the rest was just like not. There was like a handful of other just random sheets in there that like were crinkled. And so I had to like email them and be like, listen, can like this be replaced, blah, 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 blah. And the girl was actually so fucking nice. And she was like, yep, how many sheets were affected? So I told her like 750 sheets, and she was like, okay, we're resending it, and they already have the order put in to like send me the missing sheets. So that's really exciting. It got resolved quickly. We love that kind of customer service. And then, so I go, you will have seen a clip prior to this of like me and Andre went to Ginia. But prior to that, I went to SPC. Going forward, starting in January, the $50 freebies are gonna be like these matte label samplers. So she gave me a couple of colors of those, so we could start getting those sent out with orders, which is like I'm so excited for. Just so excited. Going back, I have a couple of hours to finish printing all the new releases. I just need to film the video on Friday, by Friday, so like that should be fine. We are doing good, but it'd be great if I could get these print, cut, foiled, and photographed so I can start posting that stuff. That would be amazing. But, so we're going to the Domain to go to Ginia, and as we're driving, we like go into this one parking garage, and there's this like really chintzy, like beat up car, like it's like a convertible, but it's like taped on. It was like a whole thing, kind of spooky. Him and his friend are a couple parking spots away, like yelling at each other, trying to, I don't know, park. It was crazy. So we ended up leaving, and the second we pull out of that parking garage, they pull into the they pull out as well, and it feels very much so like they're following us. And so we're absolutely horrified, so scared. We pull into another parking garage, they pull into the other parking garage. We turned one way, they turned the one way, and so we like tried to lose them. We still aren't unsure if they were following us, but it was like a very scary moment, and I hated everything about that. But we went to Ginia, we chit-chatted. We're like, both Chris and her husband Nick really like want to play D&D, so we're talking about like how we're gonna be like trying to maybe play D&D. It's gonna be a whole thing. So it was like a lot of fun. We had a grand old time. Saw Kirsten, said hi to her. She was busy being a worker bee. Well, we were just bullshitting at the tour. It was lots of fun. So many stickers. I picked up my order. Went and picked it up. That's pretty cute and fun. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. It's been a time. I need to had a video go live. I need to post about it in the Facebook group still. Haven't done that. Just the things you gotta do. Yeah, and I need to place my SPC order for the week. We can see what I'm gonna pick up. Okay, new video live. This keyboard is taking some like getting used to because the keys are like circle and small. My sister, yo, this is our conversation. She says, hi sis, I say hi. She texts me, that was at 7 p.m. 7 a.m. Morning, sis. I say, hi. That was at 9 a.m. And now at 2, hi. How can I help you, woman? She is something else. I swear to God. Okay. So we got that posted. We're going to post on Instagram. I did post the picture. I just need to share the link on my stories. Copy link. I'm gonna watch some YouTube once I get this posted. It's the video of the week of my mom's death anniversary. New video live. Also the week I decorated for Christmas, and I'm like gonna be undecorating soon. I was planning on just leaving my decorations up until my mom's birthday in February, but because I want to reorganize this room and get the bed out of here, I just want to get it done ASAP because it's just so cluttered. Apparently I like messed up the dates on my plan with me, LOL, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm only slightly embarrassed. Father's Day and Mother's Day. But yeah, we got that posted. Oh, let's go see what we're gonna buy from SPC. I am an SPC affiliate. You can use Hannah 10 if you are shopping with the good old Scribble Prints coconuts and get 10% off. I mean, who doesn't like a deal? Okay. We will rotate you guys this way. Let's see. We always go near Lisa's. Oh, we're already here. What do I want? I don't think I need that. I already have that. I've never seen Clueless, okay? But I just have a feeling. I have thoughts that she's probably going to make me watch it at some point. So for that reason, I love this idea. So cute. Love it. Because like you could also just add it in if you're doing nothing that day at like any point. So big fan. We're going to get that just for shits and gigs. Because I'm sure she'll make me watch it. Obviously by all, cute peach color will be super useful. Don't ever remember what characters come out. Oh, Thor. I don't like Thor. So I'm not buying him. I actually really hate Thor. Was there new of these? I don't know. No, it's the Christmas stuff. I already have those. Let's take a peek. Lashes. Nope, don't need that. So that is my order. We did the thing. I'm gonna check out. You guys can't see my address. But I'm gonna just get to work and I'll see you guys later. Okay, I have finished. I am just finishing foiling freebies and I'm just really quickly gonna show you guys the new PR team. So Chris is like one of my honorary members. This is his freebie. So you can put Chris in the notes if you want his freebie. If you guys don't care about stickers, I apologize. This is Andrea's freebie. This matches our new foil bundle. This is Kirsten's freebie. And then for the team, this is Michelle from McPlan's freebie. Obviously, if you do order, you'll get it in a random color. This is Ellie from Ellie Inc. _. Sophia from Sophie Plans. If it wants to load. Rosie's from Rosie Plans. Cassidy from Cass Plans. Terrielle from Planning with Terrielle. Leanne from Ling Ling Plans. And Emily from Planner Emmy. But I am finishing up foiling. I only have a couple more to do. And then I already took all the pictures, which is exciting. And once I'm done with this, I'm gonna get into working on orders. We have Rebecca, Isma, and Taylor are first on the docket for today. But we are just doing the damn thing, you know, like getting her done. It is a little later than I wanted. It's 4:30. I wanted to be done around 4. And then Chris, of course, ended stream early today, which I had work to do, so it didn't really like work out in my favor. Usually I'm like really excited when he ends stream early because then we can get to work early, but just was not in the cards for today because I wanted to get this done. But that is fine. We are gonna work all day tomorrow. I'm sorry you can't see me. 1 second. There we go. We are gonna be working all day tomorrow. So we will be able to get through, quite honestly, a shit ton of orders because the majority of these orders are very small or like less than $100, which are very quick and easy to get through. So I also need to change my wax. I'm gonna put something freaking bomb in here. I always like to melt really good things while I'm working to like get the vibes, but I'm also going to edit the release photos on my phone. I just like to bump up the saturation because foil is really hard to capture nicely in pictures without enhancing the saturation. So I like just have a preset that I made for myself on Lightroom. Use the app, it's free, and yeah. So I'm gonna change the wax and then get to work and edit these pictures. This is the bin of new releases, the new tiered freebies. And then I just did print, because 8 freebies fit on a page, I just print 8 at a time. And so I have 8 of all of the new freebies. So yeah, that is that. And we're gonna just kick today's ass. Okay, you guys, I'm looking like a bit of a troll, mainly because I just had a wee bit of a cry. Just be stressed, you know, it's just a stressful time to be alive, and I don't know, I'm just very stressed out about this paper situation and just like how much more expensive it is. Like, I'm glad that I have paper that works, but it's just I feel so bad like raising my prices, but this new paper is literally 4 times as expensive. So, and nobody's like mad about it. You guys are all just wonderful, great human beings, but I just feel bad, and I'm just in this downward spiral about just feeling like a disappointment. But you know, it'd be like that sometimes and it'll be fine. So I got through like 20 more orders today, and it's like 9 o'clock, so it's like pretty early for me. But I think I'm gonna heat up the remainder of my chicken wing dip, and Andrea just uploaded her vlog, so I'm gonna eat that, watch her, and just relax. Maybe read. I'm like still reading a Christmas book. I'm probably just gonna finish this one Christmas book that I'm reading and then like be done with Christmas books. I have a couple that I didn't get to, but we can save them for next year. I'm also trying to remind myself that that's okay, because I'm very much a completionist, and the fact that like I didn't finish them is like really stressing me out. But like, reading doesn't need to cause me stress. It's fine, and we can move forward. So I think that is going to be the plan, is to eat, watch her vlog, maybe read, and just relax, and maybe wash my hair. So our hot water is like not hot, it's like lukewarm, and I don't know how to fix it. The hot water tank, I don't know, I don't want to fuck anything up, especially because it's a rental. So like the thought, like usually like my number one way to feel better is to take like a hot shower and wash my hair, but like it's not satisfying when the water is not scalding hot. So who knows? we shall see. My eyes are really itchy now from crying and I want to take my makeup off, so who knows. But yeah, I uploaded the sneaks for the new releases and you guys seem to be pretty excited about that. And then I posted the first sneak on, or the whole thing I posted on Facebook, then I posted the first sneak on Instagram, and you guys are like really excited about the marble underlays, which I'm really excited for too. I've been like trying to find papers that would work for marble underlays for literally like a year, and I haven't found anything, and then I finally stumbled upon something and I'm so excited about it. So I'm glad you guys are liking it too. But I will probably check in with you guys in the morning. I hope you guys are having a great day. Okay, in case you were wondering, here are this morning's mount. This is what's going in my office and bedroom, Chris's office, and the living room, and the bathrooms. Okay guys, today's gonna be a big fat work day. However, I want to inform you that Andrea was able to get all of the reservations we wanted for Disney. So I was excited. We're gonna be going to Boma, Ohana, Coral Reef, and Chef Mickey's. So I'm excited. But yeah, I'm gonna get to work. The first orders we have are Domi, Evelyn, Rosie, and Jennifer. Jennifer and Jessica are probably the two most common names because I write the names on the cards and I feel like I write them more than anything else. But it's like that weird lull in YouTube where nobody's uploading because Vlogmas just ended, which is so sad. So I'm gonna watch some guys' grocery games and get to work. It's lunchtime. Okay guys, here we are. We are back in the kitchen. I am going to make a salad yet again. I ran out of lettuce, so I do need to cut up some more, which is fine. We just finished working for the day at 8:50, which is so early. But I do not have any more foil prepped, therefore I would have to do that, which would take quite some time, and then it would be held late, so we're just gonna be done. I ended up getting through over 30 orders, which is great. I feel really good about it. So yeah, I'm gonna cut up some lettuce and make a salad. I just uploaded, well, it's currently uploading, so it's gonna take, I have to upload my last weekly vlog because that was over 2 hours long, and I do deeply apologize for that. If you don't like videos that long, I'm sorry, and I can almost guarantee it probably won't happen again anytime soon. Well, maybe at the end of the month when my friend comes to visit, but I'm not really doing much this week to film, so there's that. But yeah, I think because it was Christmas and I was just like doing all the things, cooking all the foods, it was like really easy to like film a bunch of stuff for you guys. But maybe you do like things that long. Personally, me, the longer the video, the better. I love YouTube videos that might as well be a feature-length film. That is my vibe. Like, my favorite YouTuber is Sarah Vargas, and like her vlogs are everything to me, and they're all like 45 minutes long, and it's just everything. So I hope during this like time where YouTube tends to be like a lull, like I said, it's almost 9 o'clock, and I don't think there is a single video that has been uploaded today since I looked this morning that I actually want to watch, which is kind of sad because I do like to watch YouTube while I eat dinner. Well, unless I'm making dinner. If I like actually make dinner, Chris and I sit at the table together, which I do think I'm gonna be making dinners next week. So in next week's video, stay tuned because I know that we're gonna be making nachos because, listen, I make bomb-ass nachos and me and Chris have both been craving them. So I'm probably gonna make that. I'll probably make some sort of pasta dish. I usually make one pasta dish, whether it's chicken riggies or I can do this like chicken bacon ranch pasta or like spaghetti and meatballs. We will see. Honestly, last time I made spaghetti and meatballs, I've figured out what the issue was. It was that I had bad onions on a salad, LOL. But I had correlated with like my terrible stomach pains. Like, I wasn't like, you know, pooping, but I was just having terrible stomach pains. And I thought it was from the meatballs. So it kind of has scared me off those. So we'll see. But we will figure out a menu later this week, or probably over the weekend, because we go grocery shopping typically on Mondays. I'm throwing some cucumber in here. I'll probably just use the rest of these chickpeas. That was kind of a lot, if I'm being honest with you, but it's fine. And then an excessive amount of red onion so that I will smell like shit all night, no matter how much I brush my teeth. That's how we roll around these parts with the whole onion situation. We are big onion people. But Chris will be making a Greek wrap too, so he will also be using onion. Therefore, he will also smell like shit. So it'll be fine. Chris is also probably tomorrow going to make pickled red onions. So maybe he will film that for you guys. I make no promises because it's not my thing, but we shall. Tomorrow's docket, I do need to film for sure a haul clip and for sure my new release video. Because I'm doing that as like a bonus video this Saturday, so that'll be grand. But that means, why did I grab a spoon? That's so stupid. Like, I get why I grabbed a spoon, because like you spoon stuff out. I'm spooning out some feta, but I should have just grabbed a fork to dirty one last dish, but what's done is done. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then tomorrow is girls' night, which means we go over to Andrea's house, and we're gonna be watching My Cousin Vinny, which is my pick of a movie. She's never seen it, and it's like my favorite comedy movie. It's one of my top 5 favorite movies personally. So we're gonna watch that. I think I may have convinced her that like during our girls' night, since we're always, you know, shooting the shit anyway, to maybe convince her to watch some Love Island. She's convinced she'll hate it, but we shall see. But my salad is done. I'm gonna grab a fork. I'm gonna fill my water. I'm gonna go eat some dinner, and then I will probably read either the majority of or all of my New Year's Eve book. But I'll see you guys in the morning. I said I'd see you in the morning, but it's still the evening. I just wanted to update you. I just took a shower, ate my salad. Now I'm reading my book. And I decided I needed dessert, so I'm about to ignore the dishes in the sink, take this entire box of cookies with me, and eat as many as my heart desires, because that's what you should do. That's how I feel. Now I'm gonna really go to bed. See you in the morning. Hello, friends. Whoa. I'm about to film the new release video, so I can have that done with. And then we are going to probably pull foil. Next week's vlog is going to be intense because I'm going to be taking down all the Christmas decorations. And I'm going to get this bed out of here, but in order to do that, I need to like basically take it apart because it does not fit through the door. So it's going to be a nightmare because it was a fucking nightmare putting it together. But yeah, I literally can't wait though to get the other table in here so that I can have like a permanent like filming setup over there with like my new lights and my new tripod and all of the things. It's gonna be like really exciting. But alas, it's not ready yet for me to do that because I need to take down all the Christmas decor. So we film their releases. I just posted on Instagram and Facebook about the new SPC collab, and I'm so excited. And I'm also going to be prepping as many of the like don't foil loops bags as possible today so that I can get those up, because right now I have a whole total of 1, and that's just not great. I want to have like at least like 30 available, but we'll see how many I can get to because I need to film this. And I can do that while I pull foil. So, we're gonna get a move on. I'll check in with you guys probably much later. It is now much later, friends. I am ready, got cuter. I was able to make, I think, 34 of the grab bags, so it's not so bad. I was hoping to get 30. So, we love to see it. And yeah, I'm gonna be heading out to Andrea's here in about 30 minutes and eat some pasta salad, watch some movies, hang out, do the thing.
All right, so I know I'm Chris, I'm not Hannah, but I was told that if I was gonna do this, that I should vlog it. So, yeah, let me show you guys what I'm doing. So, I am making pickled red onions, and I found a recipe a while ago, and I've been sticking to it, and I really like it. Andrea was curious about, you know, I told her I would make some, and I'm gonna make myself some, and I'm gonna make her a batch too. The ingredients are, I guess, apple cider vinegar, salt, pepper, sugar, red onions, obviously. This is just hot water that we're going to dip the cut up onions in to kind of get rid of some of the onioniness. And I've got hot water boiling over here because we're going to put the boiling water in with the apple cider vinegar. And yeah, let's get to it. I'm going to cut these bad boys up and then we'll be right back. Oh, I got them all cut up and oh my god, my eyes are watering. It's been so long since I've made this. Haven't made this since before we moved here, and oh my god, my eyes are watering. Gonna give me a second. Okay, next step. We've got hot water here just from the tap in the sink. We're gonna put the onions in this hot water. I mean, yeah, it's still hot, it's still hot. And we're gonna just put it in the hot water. And this is just gonna take, like I said, some of the onioniness out of them. Just gonna soak in the hot water for just like a minute or so. And yeah, and then we'll get to it. Okay, we're back. We've let these just sit here for a minute and we're just gonna strain them now. Right there. Perfect. Get that little bad boy out of there. Come on, baby. Ooh. Still a little stinky, but you know, the red onions. What are you gonna do? Okay, so as you can see, I put them from the strainer in these little mason jars I got. I'm pretty sure I don't know if you need mason jars, but one, it looks cool, and two, I'm pretty sure just like having a mason jar like this with like the weird tops where you like put it on and then screw it on, it helps preserve it a little bit longer. These are going to be soaked in vinegar. We're pickling them. They're gonna last a long time in the fridge, so you don't have to worry about anything like that. But the recipe for the brine is where it comes in. So the recipe I looked up doesn't call for minced garlic, but I love garlic in everything that I do, so I put a little in there. It's basically, the base of it is 1 part apple cider vinegar to 2 parts boiling water, which I have right here. So for this, I'm gonna do 1/2 cup of apple cider vinegar and 1 full cup of boiling water. And we're gonna fill these bad boys up. That should be enough to fill these up. Like I said, I'm gonna do 1/2 cup of apple cider vinegar and 1 cup of boiling water. Of course, I'm going to spill it everywhere because I'm an idiot. So, perfect. Put that back on the stove. I'm just going to keep it boiling in case I need more. I don't think I will. And so, we do 1 teaspoon of sugar. 1 teaspoon, the recipe calls for kosher salt, but I can't find it, so I'm just using regular table salt. Whoops, it's okay. Little extra won't hurt nobody. And I also am gonna put just 1 teaspoon of minced garlic into the brine because it's yummy. And I'm not going to measure the pepper. I'm just going to measure it with my heart. I'm just going to put what I think is like a few dashes, and then mix that bad boy up. Now you can put like whatever aromatics you want in this, but I like just putting a little pepper and garlic because it gives it just a little bit of kick. So now you just pour that sumbitch in. You could use regular white vinegar if you wanted to, but I find that the apple cider vinegar gives it way more flavor. So that's pretty much the whole thing. Make sure it's on nice and tight. The glasses are going to be hot because it's boiling water. And what I do is I let this sit upside down on my counter overnight before I put it in the fridge. One of my friends that's a chef back home, I asked him about it, and he said to put it upside down on the countertop overnight before you put it in the fridge. I don't really remember why, but I'm gonna trust him because he's actually a chef and he knows things. So yeah, that is my little pickled onion recipe. Hope you guys thought that was cool. Thanks.
Hello guys, and good morning. Happy New Year's Eve. First off, I just want to say my hair looks so good for just getting out of bed. Pretty impressed by this performance. Putting some paper in the printer. We're about to get to work for the day. It is New Year's Eve, but we don't have plans until around 6:30, so it is probably close to 9:30 currently. We don't have to leave here till 6, so I have quite a few hours to get some work done. And so just getting everything situated. Last night I did go to Andrea's. I did take a couple of clips, I think, at least one clip of the ice cream that we got, and the movie we watched. We watched My Cousin Vinny. It's like my favorite comedy movie. She said she liked it, so that's cool, cute, fun. I'm actually it's so cold in here. I just had like nothing on, not the heat, not the air, nothing last night because it was fine. And sometimes when I do that, it works out, and sometimes it gets really frickety dickety docking cold. And it's not freezing. My pinky toe's cold. Slippers are going on. I need to get a drink because I'm so thirsty. But we are just gonna get a move on with today. And I'm excited to see where the wind takes us. I did announce the new PR team today. That was very exciting. Love that. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a great one, and I will talk to you in a bit. Okay guys, just finished getting ready. This is the New Year's Eve fit. Here she is, looking cute. We have on this like sheer top with like the constellations on it, some leather shorts, and then I'll probably wear socks because probably maybe wear my Docs. I don't really know. But also have a New Year's Eve headband. So cute, so fun, so fresh. We got through like 20 or so orders today. We just pulled my melting basket, so I will actually film that. I should film it right now, but I just don't really feel like it. And we're gonna head out in about 30 minutes. We're bringing some games with us. We are bringing Catan, a bunch of our D&D stuff, this medium game, Curb Your Enthusiasm, and this My Hero Academia game that's pretty fun. And then I'm gonna grab Andrea's pickled red onions that Chris made so that we don't forget them. And that'll be everything that we need to bring with us, and we're just gonna chill for like 30 minutes until it's time to leave. I'm sitting in bed having a snack because I don't know when we're eating and I'm starving. Cheetos. But just wanted to inform you guys, this is the best podcast ever. Up fast, so I highly recommend you go binge all of them if you aren't familiar. I'm gonna eat the snack. I know we're having some like chicken wing dip, and she has leftover pasta salad from yesterday, and that sounds so good right now. Then we're getting McDonald's to make the like McDonald's charcuterie board from the New Year's Eve Kittenish dress art. So hyped. And then we're making like this cheesecake fruit croissant thing for dessert. So, but I needed a snack, okay? Building the McDonald's charcuterie board situation. We've reached epic nerdom. Andrea wants to be an elf, and I'm gonna be a human because I'm boring. And what are you trying to be?
I don't know.
Chris is probably gonna be a gnome.
No, I'm not.
A gnome bard. That's the vibes.
I have 8. But
This is my pal side because I'm a baby back bitch, and this is the spicy side for the real people.
Place the special card's longest road and largest army beside the game board.
Happy New Year, everybody! We spent the night with Andrea and Nick playing games, having a grand old time. We played Unstoppable Unicorns. Chris won that game. Well, the first game Andrea won, but we technically like messed up a bunch of times, so we just decided that no one won, and it was just a practice round. Hold on. And then the second time Chris won. I think that's the first time he's won a game when we were at their house, so that's exciting. And we also played a game of Uno as our warm-up, and I won Uno. Look at me go. And then we played Catan, and Andrea won that one. She literally won at exactly midnight, so we rang in the new year, finishing our game and having a grand time. So that was fun. My house is a mess. I literally cannot wait to un-Christmas everything. I'm about to film my melting basket and empties. And then I need to call my dad back because he called me and I'm a bum ass bitch and slept until 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. which is just unacceptable behavior. But it happened, so we're gonna move on and I'm gonna film. I'm going back to this filming setup with my bookshelf. But I'm gonna do that and then I'm gonna call my dad back and get to work. This will be the last day of this vlog, and then like I said, next week's vlog is going to be wild. We're doing a lot because I have a hair appointment, Chris is getting a new phone, I'm undecorating for Christmas, I'm rearranging my office, rearranging the nerd room, rearranging the bedroom. It's going to be a crazy time, but let's just do the things of normal today. We are back in the kitchen, everyone. Making a salad. I'm sure you're not shocked, but pretty late in the day and I haven't eaten anything, so I'm literally starving. 10 out of 10 hungry. And I have nothing prepared for my salads really, so I have to cut up a bunch of shit, which is the worst. Use some of Chris's pickled onions as well as regular onions because I'm an onion girl. I'm finally using up my last can of garbanzo beans, which is literally shocking. I have like a million cucumbers to cut up because Chris and I both use them. We also already took the trash out because we are not, and I repeat not, forgetting again. That would literally ruin my life if we did. I'm trying to find the lids to these specific bowls I'm using. Oh, that's too tiny. Fits on this bowl. Perfect. That's for that one. And where's like the big one? What the heck? Oh, I found it. It's like the only one not in the basket. Okay. So, we can start by draining and rinsing the can of garbanzo beans. For this can opener, somebody when I got this can opener said that they had this one and it like was trash and it broke after like one use. So I'm always scared every time I use it, but so far so good. I don't really like open tons and tons of cans, but my old one didn't work at all, so this works like a dream in comparison to that one. We were able this week to get through probably like 130 orders, which is really good, really good. I'm very happy about that. And so I'm calling it an early night day. It's only 5 o'clock and we're done for the day. Could use the rest of the day to just relax. I still need to pack the orders like in the mailers and start my book club book for this month of January. My sister already finished it, which is shocking because she's never the one to be like done super early. It's usually me and or Andrea. But she has since told me that it is her favorite book she's ever read, and she's big into Colleen Hoover, and I absolutely hate Colleen Hoover. I've read 2 of her books and they were both trash can. So I don't really trust my sister's judgment, but she then proceeded to say it's nothing like Colleen Hoover. So, with that knowledge, I'm a bit more excited. Get a knife. And the thingy. The peeler. Let's get chopping. You guys, my eyes very unwell after that situation of cutting the onions, but it'll be worth because I love me some onion. Okay, like I said, I haven't eaten anything today because I am just such like, it's like one of my most toxic personality traits. Is like if I'm working, I have to like finish what I'm doing before I can stop. There's not enough dressing left in there. So we got a backup dressing, we've got the feta, we've got the pita. I also need to like clean out the container that was from our Christmas breakfast that we never ate the leftovers on because we suck. Literally cut up so much cucumber. But it's like Chris's favorite thing for like sandwiches apparently. Literally, he just started using them like this past week. I never knew that he was that into them, but whatevs. Gonna just pour on some chickpeas for some protein. When you don't eat a ton of meat, you gotta get it from somewhere. I'm gonna grab some of these pickled onions. Like I said, I'm gonna use some of the pickled and some fresh. pretty sure this is the video that Chris showed himself making these, so I'll taste one and let you guys know what I think. Pretty good. He used apple cider vinegar. I personally, this is just a me thing, I like things super acidic, so I think I would prefer it with like straight up white vinegar. But that's just me because I'm a psychopath when it comes to things being acidic. We're going to get some feta roux on here. And some dressing. Like I said, this one's pretty much gone. I'm gonna have to open the second one, which is fine. We keep Greek dressing on deck in these parts. Like I've said before, I really like this Ken's brand Greek dressing with feta, cheese, and black olives. I should probably buy some olives and put them on my salad too. That would be good, right? No. That's a vibe. But I'm just gonna eat my salad with some pita on the side. Watch something, like I said. Like I've been saying, YouTube's been so dead. There's literally nothing to watch. So who knows what I will get around to watching. Well, I usually, this is like the part of the day where it like really affects me that there's nothing good on YouTube, because I love watching YouTube while I eat dinner. That's like my fave. So kind of sad I can't, but it is what it is. I might do some filming since I have a hair appointment first thing in the morning and I won't get to do it tomorrow. So I might do some filming since I'm already ready. But we shall see. I'll catch up with you guys when something of importance happens. Okay, smashed that salad and now I finished packing up all the orders. So I'll bring these to the mail or to the post office after my hair appointment tomorrow. And so like I was going to possibly film, but I have this entire basket of stickers I should really put away. So I think I'm gonna force myself to do that. Like I said though, it just sucks because there's nothing good to watch while I do it, but it needs to get done. So I'm gonna bring this box back to the garage, put these by the door, and organize all of my stickers. Sweatshirt because it was freezing, but I am going to say goodbye to you so I can get these clips off of the camera so I don't get it confused with the clips for next week's vlog. But it's like 10 o'clock. It took me probably like 4 hours to put all those stickers away, but I feel so relieved that it's finally done. I am about to just fill out the rest of my spread for this week and then crawl into bed and start my book club book of the month, which is The Housemaid by Frida something, I believe, by Frida McFadden. So I'm gonna go start that. My sister says it's real good, so I'm hyped. I'm gonna finish filling out my spread for this week, which is the last spread of this year, and then this planner, she'll be dust. I will need just another video. Tomorrow I need to film 2 plan with me's. I have my hair appointment at, hold on, let me stand you guys up. Okay. I've got a hair appointment tomorrow at 8 a.m. I need to go to the post office. My nose feels like I have like a cut in it. It really hurts. Ow. So I have a hair appointment at 8 a.m. and I need to go to the post office and I need to come home and film 2 plan with me's, a book talk, a book haul, and a planner flip through of this planner. So like 5 videos, which is exhausting. Print orders, like invoices, pull foil. It's just gonna be a crazy day. So I guess it's real good that we're getting up the ass crack up done for that appointment. I'm pretty sure that there's at least one full night left on here to mark talking to me padre on the phone. Because I did that. And then I did watch some YouTube and such. But I'm just going to fill this out and go read and lay down. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you did not, then we'll give it a thumbs down. Because either way, you're helping out my channel. Comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.